Welcome to the next video about operations on string. So our fifth operation on string is to check whether a string is palindrome or not. One string is given to you, we have to enter one string and then we have to check whether the entered string is palindrome or not. Now first you should know what do you mean by palindrome. So palindrome means, suppose this is the string RADAR for example. Now this particular string, if you read from first to last, that is RADAR in forward direction, and if you read the same string in reverse direction, then also RADAR. So forward and reverse are same, that is the forward traversal and reverse traversal of the string are same. Then that particular string can be called as palindrome. Okay, so radar is the best one of the example of palindrome. Okay, so we have to check whether a given string is palindrome or not. So we'll take the same example here, R A D A R. Okay, now first we'll see what is the logic, how to check whether the string is palindrome or not. Now before this, we have seen fourth operation on string, that is to reverse a string. Now the logic of reverse string is applicable for palindrome also. There is a slight change in these two operations. Most of the logic is same. So what we have done in reverse string is, initially we have made I as 0 and j as 4. 4 means it should point to last character of string and I should point to first character of string. Means I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 4, means j is pointing to last character and I is pointing to first character. And then go on interchanging s of I and s of j, that is interchange s of 0 and s of 4. So what will happen, this s of 0 and s of 4 will be interchanged, and after interchanging I plus plus and j minus minus. So now I will point to second character and j will point to second last character. So first and last, second, second last, third, third last, fourth, fourth last, like this, and we have to interchange. Each time we have to interchange the characters, and we have to repeat this till I is less than j. So this was the logic in reverse string. So same logic is applicable in case of palindrome also. There is a slight change only, I will explain it now. So initially we have to point I to the first character, that is we have to make I is equal to 0, and j should point to last character. J should point to last character means j should become 4, because 4 is the index of last character. So j should become 4. Now how to make j as 4? So for that purpose we will increment the value of j from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 and 4 to 5, means till we get null character. We will go on increasing the value of j, and when we will get a null character as s of j, we will stop. So when we will stop, at that time j will be 5, but we want j equal to 4, so we will make j minus minus. Okay, so during this logic, make j equal to 4, means j will point to last character. So this part is same as the reverse string. Now the difference is, now take one more variable, that is flag, and make it as 0. Make flag is equal to 0, and then start comparison. Now instead of interchanging, we have to compare. See, in reverse string we have interchanged s of I and s of j, and now we have to compare s of I and s of j. Okay, okay, we have to compare s of I and s of j. Okay, so initially flag is equal to 0 and then comparison is started. Okay, and before comparison we have made I as 0 and j as 4. Now compare s of I and s of j, that is s of 0 and s of 4. means we are comparing first and last character. We are comparing first and last character, and if first and last character are different, if first and last character are different, then make flag equal to 1. Means when we find different characters, flag equal to 1. Otherwise flag will remain 0 only, because initially we have made it 0, so that will remain as it is. Only when we get different characters, then only make flag equal to 1, and also break at that instant. Okay, because if we are getting different characters, then there is no need to check further characters. Okay, because it is, if we are getting the different character at one particular point, then it is confirmed that this string is not palindrome, so no need to check further characters. We have to stop at that instant only. So for that purpose we will use this break statement. Okay, so when we get different character, we have to do two things. First thing is flag equal to 1, and second thing is break. Okay, so first compare first and last character. Now in this particular example both are same, R. So this is not executed. Why? Because condition is s of I not equal to s of j. If they are not equal, then only we have to execute this part. If they are equal, means if they are same, then don't execute this part. Right? So what will happen in this particular example? First character is R, last character is also R. So they are same, so no change. Go for next character. So now I plus plus and j minus minus. So what will happen? Initially I was 0 and j was 4. Now I will become 1 and j will become 3. I will become 1 and j will become 3. Again compare s of I and s of j. So now we will compare s of I means s of 1 and s of j means s of 3. So compare s of 1 and s of 3. So what are those characters? A, A. So again they are same. So again no change. Go for next character. So now I plus plus j minus minus will make I equal to 2 and j also equal to 2, and as they are same we will stop here, because we have to continue till I is less than j only. Okay, now after this comparison check the value of flag. After this comparison check the value of flag, and if flag is 0, if flag is still 0, means string is palindrome, because flag is 0 indicates that this part is not executed, and this part is not executed means s of I was never different than s of j, means all s of I and s of j were same, means first character and last character are same, second character and second last are also same, third and third last or continue, all are the same, and as all are the same means that particular string is palindrome. Okay, so logic is compare first and last character, second and second last character, third and third last character, continue this till I is less than j, and during this comparison whenever we will get different characters, make flag as 1 and stop at that instant only, don't go for next character. And after coming out of the loop check the value of flag. If flag is still 0 means string is palindrome, and if it is not 0 means string is not palindrome. Okay, so this is the logic for checking whether a given string is palindrome or not. Okay, so we will do this in a program now. So this is the program. Now this was the program which was written for reverse string. So we are going to modify the same program. So I will delete the part which is not necessary. Sorry. Okay. See. char s of 20. So string is declared. Now temp is not necessary here because temp is required for interchange, but we don't have to interchange the characters, we have to compare. So for comparison, temp variable is not required. Then I and j are necessary variables. One more variable is required, that is flag, and make it as 0 initially. Make flag as 0. Okay. Now after this, enter a string, then get ss. So string is entered now. Then make I equal to 0 and j equal to 5. J equal to 5 means I am talking about the radar example. Okay. So that particular example only, j equal to 5 means j should point to last character and I should point to first character. So I is equal to 0 is simple, and for making j equal to 5, these two lines are written. What are those two lines? For j equal to 0, s of j not equal to null, j plus plus terminate. Means this loop will only increase the value of j and it will stop when we get s of j equal to null. We will stop when s of j becomes equal to null. So it will stop at j equal to 5, and after this j minus minus will make j as 4. So now I is 5, sorry, I is 0 and j is 4. Now start the comparison, and this comparison is continued till I is less than j. So we have to repeat the task till I is less than j. So here we will write, if s of I is not equal to s of j, if s of I is not equal to s of j, means if characters are different, then we have to do two things. First thing is make flag equal to 1 and break. This break will terminate the loop. This break will terminate the loop and then end of the loop. See. Okay. So this is the loop. See, while I is less than j, so this loop is continued till I is less than j, and what we are doing here, we are just checking s of I and s of j. We are comparing s of I and s of j, and if s of I is not equal to s of j, flag equal to 1, break, and after every comparison I plus plus and j minus minus, I plus plus and j minus minus. Okay. So whenever characters will be different, flag will be made as 1 and loop will be broken. Okay. So after coming out from the loop, just check the value of flag. If flag equal to 0, printf slash n. So what we have to print? String is palindrome. String is palindrome. Else printf slash n. String is not palindrome. If flag equal to 0, string is palindrome, else string is not palindrome. Okay. So save this program, compile it and run. So take example radar, see, string is palindrome. Now we will take another example. Suppose R A D B R, R A D B R. So one character is different. So see the output. String is not palindrome because see in RADBR first and last characters are same, but second and second last they are different. Second character is A, but second last character is B. That's why forward and reverse will not be same. Okay, and that's why this string is not palindrome. means we are getting the correct output. Okay, so this was the program for checking whether a given string is palindrome or not. Thank you.